Part 2 is now in session. Okay, and yes, Hi did accidentally swallow the heart of the Tafiti, but thankfully he he vomited right out of it. And after when Moana retrieves Hi, Maui figured out a way to collide the sailboat with them being unharmed. And yes, Maui then agrees with Moana to restore the heart of the Tafiti. And then they go to the island with the hidden world of monsters to get Maui's hook by the sinister, gigantic hermit crab called Tatamora. Maui tries to get his magical fish hook, and yes, Moana did distracted Tatamora as well. Maui tries to transform into a giant hawk, but it didn't turn out really well and transformed into something else as well. But yes, like I said, Moana did distracted Tafiti. And once they got the hook, they left it into the hidden world of monsters, and they went sailing again. And yes, they are gonna defeat Takei and restore the heart of the Tafiti before darkness takes over her home. And yes, there was a scene where Moana had a nightmare about her home being taken over with complete darkness, and she sees her mom and dad, and she woke up from her nightmare, and yeah. There were some funny scenes that I will mention later on. And when they find Taiki, Maui and Moana tries to defeat that lava monster. But, however, when Maui tries to defeat it, his magical fishhook broke, causing him to be severely angry. Moana is like, please, I need you. But Maui's like, without his hook, he's nothing. And he left Moana there. After when he transformed into a hawk, he left Moana, and Moana had gave up and gave the heart to someone else who is the chosen one, and she began to cry. But then Gramatala, the ghost of Gramatala, appears saying, don't give up hope. And there was and yes, she had chosen the right tattoo, and she told her that she is Moana and she can do it, and she can restore the heart of Tafiti and save her home and be like a hero. And then after those encouraging words that Gramatala had gave to her, Moana stood up for herself and chosen to defeat Taki. But then Maui appears to help her. And then later on, to defeat Taki, Moana sings a song called I Am Moana. And yes, that song really is beautiful. And that made Taki turning back into a beautiful and benevolent goddess called Tafiti. When she took the heart back to Taki, transforming into Tafiti and restoring the heart, everything was back to normal. And yes, Tafiti wanted Maui to apologize about his actions, and he said he was sorry. And after that, he was rewarded with a new hook. And yes, turns out that Moana was not only a great master wayfinder, but a hero as well. And she really was an amazing sailor as well. And also an amazing voyager. And she thanked Maui, and Maui thanked for saving her home, and Maui thanked her for getting his fish hook back. And Moana went back home, and everybody and her parents were really proud of her, and and everyone was sailing again, and everyone lived happily ever after, and that's basically what the entire plot for this movie is. What do I think of this movie? It's an excellent movie. A really excellent movie. Sorry if I rushed it a little bit, but I really tried my best going into details. I really did. The animation is so gorgeous, let me tell you. This is one of the best animations I've seen in a long time. And the characters are really likable. You got Moana, who's an awesome master wayfinder, and she's also a great sailor as well. And we got Maui, who's also cool, and he's also a great demigod. Chef Tui is a great father of Moana. Grandma Tal's a wonderful grandmother of Moana. Cinna's a great mother of Moana. Pua's so adorable. All the characters are great in this movie. And yes, the music is so beautiful. Like, you got How Far I'll Go, You're Welcome, I Am Moana. Oh my god, those songs are so beautiful. And the jokes are really funny. Like, there's a scene where Maui was like, really? Blow dart in my butt cheeks. Oh my god, that was funny. And then there was a scene where Maui turns into a shark, face of a shark, and that was funny. And then there was a scene where Hi freaked out because of the water. Oh my god. And then there was a scene where Maui was like, Moana, you're so amazing. Oh my god. Moana did the same with Maui too. And that was funny as well. The jokes are really funny and the characters are really lovable. And the plot is downright outstanding. Oh my god. When I saw this movie back in 2016, It was one of the best things I've ever experienced. And it was also one of the best things that Ron Clements and John Musker had ever made. And in my opinion, this is the best movie ever of 2016. And I hope Disney announces a sequel to Moana really soon, because I really want to see a sequel to Moana. I know Wreck-It Ralph got the sequel called Ralph Breaks the Internet, which that's a great sequel. Why not Moana? Moana deserves a sequel. I want all of the cast members of Moana back. Every single one of them that made Moana possible. And can you imagine if Bette Midler was voicing a new character in Moana? Can you imagine if Bette Midler did a voice of a new character for Moana? That would be great. Yes. and yes, the action scenes were really action-packed as well. And the animation is really cool. Just everything about this movie, it was one of the best things I've ever experienced. And yes, I had a good time watching this movie as well. And if they make a sequel to Moana, I want Moana to set sail with Maui, and this time Pua the pig. That would be so awesome if they do that. So yeah. Fingers crossed for Moana getting a sequel, and yes. It was also one of my favorite movies ever from animated movies ever from 2016. It's also my second best animated movie of the year. And Lin-Manuel Miranda did a great job with the songs. He really did a great job because it's so beautiful. And yes, I forgot to mention We Know the Way, which that's a great song as well. Excuse me. Oh my god. This is one of the best things I've ever experienced, with beautiful animation, lovable characters, lovely music, and an outstanding plot and action-packed scenes. I give this movie a 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5, 1,000 out of 1,000. I mean, this is a great movie. If you haven't seen it, please check it out. It really is an amazing movie from Ron Clements and John Musker. Everything about it is so beautiful. Just, you should watch it. It's a great movie. And I hope it gets a sequel really soon, just like Coco and the Simpsons movie. Well, that was my movie review on Moana. Make sure you comment, like, and my movie review of Moana. So yeah, make sure you comment, like this video, and subscribe to my channel. This is The Simpsons' awesome and happy tree friend Sucks you again, and I'll catch you guys next time on my next video. And I'll see you guys later.